just doing a nice, run our hands down our legs, toe touch. I always do this at the beginning so I can kind of feel, I usually can feel exactly where it's tight. You can tell my hammies are super tight. I'm just gonna hang and then go side to side like a half circle. And I always keep my knees slightly bent just because I don't like to, the back of my knees don't like to, it hurts. I'm gonna come back up nice and slow. Back up to the top. And the top of my head, I'm going to push towards the ceiling and then push my hands towards the floor. Oh, the music is loud. Yeah, right. Easy to control that. There we go. Oops. All right, let's do shoulder circles. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Let's go the other direction. All right, arms out, straight out at the side. Look at the cat behind me. This cat wants my mat, my exercise mat. I've kicked him off 3 times. Okay. Reach side to side, reach. His name is Marley. He wants this exercise mat for himself. It's funny how animals, they just want where you are. Okay, goalpost, side to side. Whoa, my thoracic spine is screaming. Feet apart a bit, and I'm going to just reach over, reach over, and again reach. Nice long stretch. Reach. All right, so we're going to walk down into the plank position. So put my hands to the floor, walk out. Now, you could either go down to drop your knees and go down to your forearms and put your hips on the floor, or you can just drop hips down like this. So I'm gonna put my laces down on the floor and actually lift my body up so I can get that extra lower back stretch. But if this is too much, you're going to be on your forearms. And then when I switch to downward dog, if you're on your forearms, you can switch and go right into child pose like this. Otherwise, I'm going to switch right into downward dog. Put my head through. It's a very slippery floor. And then I'm going to alternately touch my heels to the floor, like I'm walking the dog, they call it. I'm going to have to get a better thing for here, because I'm almost slipping. We want a safe stretch, okay, and then I'm going to come right back into dropping those hips, laces down, a little more extreme, you can lift your body right up off the floor with your laces on the floor, or feet, top of your feet. Or you can just leave it down and stretch that lower back. Or you're down on your forearms doing the Sphinx, which looks like this. Sphinx. Just a little bit more of a gentle lower back stretch. All right. All right, so you can either go back into child pose or back to downward dog. And then walk the dog by alternating, touching those heels to the floor. I'm being a little gentle about it because this is a very slippery floor. I thought if I put my shoes on and make it better, I think my bare feet would have been better. Okay, one more time. Drop those hips down. My lower back is just, because sleeping in a different bed or whatever, even when you're traveling, you notice just sleeping in something that you're not used to. Well, for me, with all my car accidents, injuries previous, my back is sensitive. Okay, so here we go. We're going to bring my right knee forward, and then I'm going to drop and straighten out that back leg. Come right down onto that leg. Stretch. If you want to go a little more extreme, you're going to put your arms straight out. So I can really feel this in my glute and hip. So I'm actually got my up on my elbows to protect. You don't want to like extreme stretch. You want to be gentle about it. But if you so wish, you could straighten your arms out and go right down. For me, I find that's just a little much. So when I was doing my toe touch, I noticed that my hamstrings are super tight, especially the inside one. So I'm going to bring my leg back and I go on my hands and knees. I'm going to put that foot straight out at the side and just rock forward and back. And if you want, you can just use your hands and support, stretch that inner hamstring. Or you could just go right into a child pose position. It just really depends on how tight it is and how much you need to support your body so you don't overstretch or hurt yourself. One I found which was nice was if I put my hands in front and just rocked forward and back. Stretch that muscle. So the inside of my foot's on the floor. And I'm stretching just like that. I'm just going as far as until I feel like a little bit intensity on that stretch, and I'm going to back off. Forward. All right. Hands and knees. I'm going to do a pelvic tilt, cat-cow. So I'm turning the hip bones towards the ceiling, arching that back. And my hip bones are going to go towards the floor, and my chest and face is going to go forward. And then reverse again. It's all about that, moving those hip bones and doing that pelvic tilt. Just alternating back and forth. Okay, now I'm going to bring my left knee forward and stretch out that other leg so that my left heel is actually on my right, underneath my right hip. Super tight. back up, hands and knees. Take that left leg, put it straight out at my side, and then rock forward and back. Stretching that inner hamstring that's just a naughty sciatica kind of jerk. And some people that are really have a lot of hamstring health can go all the way down into child pose position and back. But I want you just to rock forward and back based on how tight that hamstring is. And even if you want to walk back, use your hands. Just give yourself a little extra stretch. That's okay too, supporting your body. Don't hold your breath. I find sometimes when I stretch and something's super tight, I tend to hold my breath. I'm going to go back to my hands and knees. Cat-cow one more time. So tilt that pelvis, see the hip bones towards the ceiling and arch that back. Stretch. And then just flip all the way back around, hip bones to the floor. And stretch. Back up. That kitty cat. He's probably laying on my nightgown or my pillow. Back and forth. Crazy cat. Bones towards the ceiling. Tilt that pelvis, hip bones towards the floor, chest and eyes forward. Nice. Arching that back. It's almost making me sweat just doing that. All right. Lie on my back. We're going to do some of the same area, but now we're going to do it in supine position. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab my right knee and pull it to my chest. I'm going to straighten that left leg right up. And then I'm going to grab my ankle on that right foot and twist. So now my heel is above that hip again. So this is very similar to what we're doing on our tummies, just doing the opposite. Same leg, straighten it out. If you can, put your hands on your calf, or you can just put your hands below your knee and pull that leg forward. I always keep a slight bend in my knee, just because of the injuries and stick surgeries that happen, but you're welcome to keep it nice and straight. Just pulling that leg towards my face. Now I'm going to point my toe to the ceiling, and then my heel to the ceiling. Alternating, hinging at that ankle. Walk my hands up to my ankle, walk my hands back down. Pull. Walk my hands up to my ankle. Or you could just stay in that position. Hands back down. This is actually a bit of a core exercise. That is so tight. Bring that left knee up, my ankle on that left knee, and gently push my right knee away from me. And then I'm going to pull that left leg towards me, using my right elbow to push that right knee away as I pull the left leg towards me. Ooh. And take a deep breath in and let it go. Nice deep breath in, and let it go. Relax. Because the more you pull it towards your face and push that elbow away, the more you're opening up that tight hip. Music just went super quiet. It's funny. Okay, arms at your side. Let's pump that knee towards your face. A little bit of a core exercise. Now I'm going to switch muscles by taking that left foot and turning it in towards my body, and then pump again. 1, 2, 3, 5. Then I'm going to take that foot and turn it out and pump, and that's going to work my gluteus medius. 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. Again, bring that knee to your chest. Straighten that left leg out again. I want you to take your right knee and I want you to pull it towards your left shoulder. And if you want, you can anchor your right arm out. Take your right knee and let's put it across your body at a 90-degree angle. Pull it down. Trying to keep your shoulders square. Usually my knee can go a lot closer to the floor, but not today. Not today, pal. All right. Now, bring that same leg straight up, arms out at your sides, and drop the straight leg across your body towards the floor. Don't forget to breathe. This is just shocking how tight this is. Shocking and not shocking. Back to center. Pull that knee back to your chest. Pull the other knee to your chest. Straighten out that right leg and keep the left one moving. Take your left ankle, twist that leg and pull it towards the right. I'm going to bring my right knee up and put that left ankle right on that knee. Gently push that knee away, opening up that hip. I grab that right leg and pull it towards my face and use my left elbow to push that left knee away from me. And I'm trying to keep my neck and head and spine nice and flat on the floor. And I take a deep breath in, let it go. Pull it. The closer you pull it to your face, you push that elbow away. Or you can open up that hip. Deep breath in, let it go. Arms down at your sides. We're going to pump that knee towards our face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to turn my right ankle in. Pump again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn that right ankle out and pump again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Front down. Pull my left knee towards my chest. Straighten out that right leg to the floor. I'm going to pull my left knee towards my right shoulder. And I'm anchoring my left arm down so I don't lift up my upper body. I was fighting a crazy bug all week. Finally feeling better. That's because I listened to my body and actually rested. You're supposed to. I think that's why I'm a little tighter though. I find when you rest, it affects your hips and back, or if you sit a lot. All right. Now, take this right knee. I'm going to put it across my body at a 90-degree angle towards the floor. So tight, I'm almost getting a cramp. Just with this little baby stretch. All right. Straighten your leg. Put your hands below your knee or on your calf. And let's pull that hamstring and stretch it out. I'm going to point my toe to the ceiling, heel to the ceiling. Toe, heel. That's so tight. It's funny because my right side is the side that hurts the most. My left side feels like it's the tightest, probably because it's compensating. All right, hands, I'm going to walk my hands to my ankle. Walk my hands back down. Walk my hands to my ankle. My hands back down. If it bugs your neck, then you can just stay in this position and hold your leg. Walk my hands up. Oh, walk my hands back down. One more time. Walk up. down. Both arms straight out at my sides to anchor my shoulders down. I'm gonna drop that leg across my body towards the floor. Deep breath in, let it go. These are such subtle stretches, but they are very effective. Sometimes you think to yourself, oh, this is nothing. But when you don't do them, you notice. Nice deep breath in. I'm going to pull my knee towards my chest. Other knee towards my chest. Hug my knees and rock side to side. Try not to tip over. Oh, there's one of those flies coming around me. You're pretty brave, fly. I'm gonna put my hands on the back of my legs, just below my knee, or above my knee, I guess, higher up the leg and the back of my thighs. And then I'm gonna roll all the way up into a seated position. And then roll back down just to the shoulders and back up again. We're just gonna decompress that spine. Like we're gonna do this. It's nice on my spine. And let it go. Perfect. All right. I'm gonna attempt to do that 90-90 hip stretch. Ooh. Here we go. So 90-degree angles, every direction. And like I always say, for some reason you can't do certain ones, just repeat the ones that we already did today that you feel you need to do. Just do them again. Okay, so I'm gonna go my chest to my shin, and I want to go as close to this foot as I can. What are you doing? Okay, sit straight up. I'm gonna lean my torso, grab that knee, pull my body towards that outside knee. Still trying to stay true to my 90-degree angles. You'll notice your body try and sneak and change the angles when it compensates. Then I'm gonna reach for that back foot. Go. Okay, so this next one's super challenging. So I'm gonna put my hands, you can either put them beside this knee, behind your back. You're gonna keep that back knee on the floor and attempt to lift that foot up. And I'm trying to keep this top shoulder pushed towards that back foot. Let's put that foot down. Now let's try and lift the whole leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna switch sides. 390 hips. Chest down to that shin. Nice, relaxing, deep breaths. Just letting go as you breathe out. Such a simple stretch that I can just feel in the glute, in the lower back, in the hip. Easiness. All right, let's sit up. I go for that outside knee. Actually, pull my torso towards it. Lean that torso. So now we're stretching our lower back, our side, the muscles above your glutes, opening that hip up. Everybody feels it different in different places. Whenever I've had anyone do this stretch in front of me, they all feel it in a different place. All right, let's go for that back foot. That brave fly was sitting on my shoe. Here he comes, he's flying around, he's gonna get it. Really trying to lean that shoulder towards that back foot. Okay, put your hands by that front knee or behind your back. Keep the knee on the floor and lift that foot up. Crazy side. Oh, now I'm trying to push that shoulder back. And all in my lower back on that side of your body. Okay, lift the foot down. See if you can lift that whole leg. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're getting in there, bit by bit. Bottoms of your feet together. Now, my knees are so high because of the crazy long legs and their very tight hips. My hands on my ankles, I'm using my elbows and try and push those knees down a bit. Craziness. There's that fly. Oh, you just wait a second. Alright, I'm gonna grab my toes, straighten out my spine, and try and pull my torso forward. Don't hold your breath. Forward. Straighten up. I'm going to take my hands and take this right hand, my left knee, and just place it right on the outside. And then my right hand, I'm going to twist my whole body and look behind me. See, most people would have their knees lower. Try and get them. I take my left arm and attempt to put it down, forearm to my elbow on the floor, and attempt to reach over my head. And come back to center. Grab those toes again, straighten up my chest, and spine and try and pull myself forward again. Stretch those hips. Deep breath in, let it go. It's like a beautiful day. I'm surrounded by forestry today. All right, so my left arm, right knee, right on the outside of it. And then take my right arm, turn my body and look as far behind me as I can. And I'm using this hand as leverage against that leg so I can twist myself. Stretch. And then go down on my right forearm and reach over my head. Stretch, reach. And then back to center. And I want to keep my bottoms of my feet together. I'm going to make sure I have room to roll back. So instead of grabbing my toes, I'm just going to take my hands and reach as far forward as I can. And then I'm going to come back and going to go down one vertebrae at a time. Boy, I heard a crack in my back. Arms above my head, reach, reach. And just do like a snow angel. So your knuckles towards the floor, stretching those arms out. All right, arms above, reaching straight up. And you can use momentum and come all the way back up. And push forward again. Push. Reach. And then come down. One vertebrae. Kick, kick, kick. Feels so nice on my spine. Reach above my head. Snow angels. Stretching those shoulders. Put your feet flat on the floor. Tilt your hip bones toward your face. So now you got a pelvic tilt. Then lift your hips up into a glute bridge. And then take your right arm, and I want you to reach it across your body and touch the floor above your left shoulder. Just stretching that arm. Put your arm back. Take your left arm and reach it and touch the floor above your right shoulder. Back to center. Lower those hips down. Grab those knees to your chest. Bring your hands on the inside of your thighs and grab those ankles. Pull them down, stretch those hips a little more. And if you can, rock side to side. Loosen up that lower back a bit. Side to side. Right, hands on the back of your legs, below the knee, and roll up into seated position. Nice and tall. Let's cross those legs. Sit nice and tall. Let's imagine pushing the top of your head towards the ceiling. Nice and tall, relaxed. Okay. Left ear, left shoulder. Tilt. Push that. Put your left hand on that right ear. Nice and gentle. Now I want you to push your right ear right into that hand. Push. Back to center. Right ear, right shoulder. Right hand on the left ear. Push that ear into the hand. Stretch. Back to center. Nice and relaxed. I want you to turn your chin towards your left shoulder. Turn your chin towards your right shoulder. Chin to chest. Back to center. Push the top of your head towards the ceiling. All right. Let's stand up. Standing position. Okay. Right arm straight up. Drop that hand behind your head. Pull that elbow. Got to do a little bit of shoulder stretch. Really focused on the lower back and the hips today. And the hamstrings just because it's so tight. Let's do the other side. Arm up. Hand behind the head. Grab that elbow. And one last toe touch of the day. Here we go. Chin to chest. Nice and slow. Down to the floor. Leave a little more mobility. And I'm going to hang those arms down. Moving side to side. Like the shape of a rainbow. And then back to center. Come up nice and slow. When you get to the top, push your head towards the ceiling and your hands towards the floor. Hallelujah. Nice. Okay. You just